we are the next topic is functions of management. Now we have already seen the nature of management, the levels of management, different levels, and now how they are going to function over it. Now the first thing, the functions of management is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and coordinating. Right? Now the planning. Now if you are going to function, have the functions, you are going to plan out first thing. Planning is the brain. We can say it is the brain of the business. So planning is required for it. So we can just have a name for it that this is the brain. Planning is the brain. Without planning, nothing can be done. Yes, without planning, even if for ours also, if we study, then we have to plan it out that according to our timetable, what you are going to prepare for it today, what you are going to do it. So the same thing way also in the companies also, and also in the different offices, they are planned out. Yes, the first they are going to plan it out. So the functions, the first thing, the basic thing is the planning. That means you have to use a intellectual power, that is a brain. The second is organizing. Now organizing, whenever after you plan, you have to organize it. So we can say that organizing is the physical structure. We can say that organizing is a physical structure. There is a body. This is the brain and this is the body. So now if the brain gives the command to the body, then only it is going to work. Yes. In the same way, planning is the brain of the business. Organizing is the physical structure of the business. So basically, or to organize anything, you need to have a planned work for it. Yes. The third thing, that is staffing. Now staffing means from the word only it is being explained that staff means staff. Now staffing means you should have a proper staff in a company. You should have a good staff. Now you can opt it for, if this is the brain, planning is the brain, organizing is the physical structure. So staffing can be related into the arms and limbs. Yes, it can be recruited as staffing can be or also be as the arms and limbs of the business. That means without arms and limbs we are helpless. Yes, brain is there, physical structure is there, but without arms and limbs we are helpless. Means staffing, some staff has to be there to coordinate and to work for the things. So basically these all things are being interrelated with each other. That is, the planning is the brain, organizing is the physical structure, and staffing is the arms and limbs. So staffing, many people are there included in that work. People are recruiting it and people are working over it for the accomplishment of the objectives of the business. So this is the most important concept for it, that is staffing. Directing. Directing means after you all go through all these things, you have to direct it whether the management activities are going in proper or not. So basically the directing is also one of the important concept for it. So direction, a proper direction is also being needed for it. So directing is also the important concept. Now after directing, the budgets, if it is going high or the expenditures are very much high, the work is being given to you, your finance is being given to you, but you have not worked according to it, you have to control it yourself. For example, in our daily life also, basically for let us take an example of your student only. If you have been given 500 rupees per month, definitely you have to control over it. That means you will have to, you cannot spend totally 500 rupees, right? You have to control it. That means 500 is there, so we can spend 400, 100 will keep for the next month. It's not like that. So it is basically the same thing over here. Functions also, the controlling, we have to control and manage and towards the expenses. And the last is coordination. Now if you don't have coordination, if you always fight with each other that no, you are the better, I am the better one, and these things are not proper, then things are not going to be in a proper way, right? So coordination, this is the most important thing, coordination. Without coordination, this thing, controlling, directing, staffing, planning and organizing, is helpless. So coordination should be there. Even when you work, you have to work and coordinately we have to work it, and then only you can accomplish your objectives of the business. According to this, the first chapter, functions of management. Now all these chapters are having, all these concept functions are having one chapter. that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, control and coordination. So this was just the functions of management.